And now on to an India Today special investigation. India Today's accessed documents which put Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's late brother-in-law in the dock also raises some uncomfortable questions that the Delhi government must answer. Surendra Bansal, now deceased, apparently submitted fake bills to a tune of 10 crore rupees to the Public Works Department. It's not as the reason as to why he was given the contract or who gave him the contract, but was money paid for job either not done or half done, or were bills generated that actually turned out to be fake? This is an India Today special investigation.
राष्ट्रपति भी भ्रष्टाचारी, प्रधानमंत्री भी भ्रष्टाचारी और उसके मंत्रिमंडल में 15 मंत्री भी भ्रष्टाचारी और संसद में बैठे हुए 162 सांसद भी दागी। क्या होगा इस देश का?
The unlikely bomb thrower of Indian politics. This anti-corruption crusader stirred the pot when he went after the high and the mighty. But the tables have turned now on Arvind Kejriwal. Documents accessed by India Today indicate the Delhi Chief Minister, his government, might not be above board in executing official responsibilities. Papers obtained by the India Today network point to possible nepotism and corruption in the administration. India Today has got hold of what appears to be compelling evidence of how one of the Chief Minister's closest relatives may have submitted forged bills for carrying out public works projects. You heard it right. Arvind Kejriwal's brother-in-law, Surendra Bansal, now no more, was the husband of Sunita Kejriwal's sister. Official records reveal Bansal's company, Renu Construction, was awarded a contract by Delhi's Public Works Department. Documents show the firm owned by Kejriwal's brother-in-law was hired in 2015 to build a concrete drain at this site in village Bakoli along the National Highway 44 at the GT Karnal bypass in the National Capital Region. Renu Construction won the tender for quoting the lowest bid for this project.
I come to you from drain number 6 of Bakoli village, and this drain is not cheap. It is a drain worth 10 crore rupees. 10 crore was sanctioned to make this drain, and this is how the drain looks at the moment. Hardly a year or so, already broken and unfinished, and every step you see such open situation of the drain. Not covered, not completed, unfinished work, and making unhealthy for the surrounding here.
But skeletons are now tumbling out of the ruling Aam Aadmi Party's closet. Documents uncover fraudulent means the Chief Minister's relative may have resorted to fleece the exchequer. On paper, Arvind Kejriwal's co-brother is seen procuring construction material for the drain project from this company, Mahadev Impex. But when our camera team visited the firm's registered address, B22 Industrial Area, Sonipat, Mahadev Impex was nowhere to be found. What you see instead on your television screen is the site of the so-called Mahadev Impex. We looked for it everywhere, but didn't spot the company anywhere around. Hold on, the scandal doesn't end here. Our probe further discovered the bills. worth as high as 2 crore rupees issued by the non-existent Mahadev Impex. These were submitted to the Delhi government by the Chief Minister's brother-in-law, late Surendra Bansal. These were supposedly cleared, or so discloses the RTI reply to petitioner Viplav Avasthi.
जब उनकी सरकार आई तो उन्होंने तमाम तरह के दावे किए कि हमारे यहाँ भ्रष्टाचार नहीं है, 1 रुपए का भ्रष्टाचार नहीं है। हमें कुछ सोर्सेज से हमें ये पता चला कि PWD एक ऐसा विभाग है जहां अमूमन इस तरह के भ्रष्टाचारों को पाला जाता है।
India Today has also accessed the copy of the FIR filed recently by Delhi's Anti-Corruption Bureau to probe the alleged scam.
Well, of course, the matter pertains to the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, Section 1D and C, and for which the public servant will be liable, and also Mr. Kejriwal is to be prosecuted under Section 120 for criminal connivance with the accused persons.
The scandal implicating a key member of Arvind Kejriwal's extended family comes at a time when the Aam Aadmi Party is facing a barrage of allegations.
आपको नहीं लगता कि ये वही राजनीति है जिसके खिलाफ अरविंद केजरीवाल ने मोर्चा खोला? अब अगर उनके ब्रदर इन लॉ को वाकई में जैसा आप कह रहे हैं फायदा पहुंचाया गया और अगर ये प्रूव हो जाता है तो केजरीवाल को इस्तीफा देना पड़ेगा।
मेरे को लगता है कि जिस राजनीति के लिए हम आए थे उस राजनीति में इनके ब्रदर इन लॉ को दिल्ली के सचिवालय में कभी एक कदम भी नहीं रखना चाहिए था।
सुरेंद्र बंसल दिल्ली सचिवालय में आते थे, आपने खुद देखा इसको?
में बैठते थे, मीटिंगें करते थे। जी हाँ, मैंने खुद देखा है, मेरे से भी मिलवाने की एक बार कोशिश की गई थी।
The Chief Minister's family is trying to put up a strong defense.
जो ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट की बात आप ये कर रहे हैं, ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट 2014 में फ्लोट हुए थे और जनवरी 2015 में हमारी सरकार आने से पहले फाइनलाइज हो चुका था। कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मंत्री तक नहीं आते हैं, मंत्री को नहीं पता होता है। जो प्रोसीजर है उस प्रोसीजर के हिसाब से उन्होंने काम किया होगा, उसके हिसाब से जो पेमेंट हुई होगी हुआ होगा।
And now India demands answers on a scandal indicated by RTI replies and documents. Was the Delhi Chief Minister in conflict of interest with a relative? Bogus bills produced by Surendra Bansal, and why were these not investigated? And most important, why is Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal silent?
This is a clear case of corruption involving close relative of Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi CM. Record shows Surendra Kumar Bansal was awarded a contract by PWD department violating all the rules. He also presented fake bills and got the payment from the department. Now ACB has registered a case in this matter and probe will reveal who is main player behind all this scam. With camera person Ankur Arora, this is Shiven Srivastava for India Today in Delhi.
And India Today Group's managing editor Rahul Kanwal put some tough questions to the Aam Aadmi Party on this India Today special investigation on the newsroom. Let's take a look.
What doesn't seem to be in contest is that Arvind Kejriwal's now deceased brother-in-law, Surendra Bansal, remember, passed away the day before yesterday, submitted fake bills running into crores of rupees of a fake company. He submitted these bills to the Public Works Department run by Satyendra Jain, an AAP leader. Is this a possible case of conflict of interest? The complainant here says that the Babus were under pressure to clear these bills. I don't know whether that's true. Possibly true, possibly not true. But the fact that Kejriwal's brother-in-law is submitting fake bills from a fake company raises a big stink, Ashish.
You, in your whole story, said the tender was given in 2015. You didn't say that the tender was given in January 2015.
No, 1 second.
When Aam Aadmi Party government
you're
was
raising,
not in power.
you know, 1 second,
The
1
party
second, 1
came
second.
into power in
Ashish, 1 second. I don't think you
2015.
heard the story or you heard what Kishlai said. This contract was given by e-tender.
I heard the story very carefully.
Before the Aam Aadmi Party government was sworn into office, okay? The point is this, the work was carried out when Satyendra Jain was PWD minister. The bills were submitted when Satyendra Jain was PWD minister, when Arvind Kejriwal was chief minister. The bills were submitted by Arvind Kejriwal's brother-in-law. The bills that were submitted were fake. The bills that were submitted of a company that didn't exist. If you have a defense to this, let's hear it.
If a tender is given online, the work is monitored by engineers, the bills are submitted according to due process, there is a full bureaucracy, there is a whole chain of officers whose chain of command is clearly established, whose jobs are clearly defined, and they pass the bills, they vet the bills.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. This is exactly what we
heard the
when Robert Vadra got land deals in Haryana. Exactly the same thing was said, that Robert Vadra is not Rahul Gandhi, is not Sonia Gandhi.
Who is the minister in charge of all the administrative authority? Is it not Mr. Kejriwal? So are you trying to tell me anybody can raise any bills, for example the 1 crore samosa bill and the 16,000 rupees per thali bill, and blindly the minister in charge is so helpless that any bill would be paid and he would not be accountable? So why hold such a powerful position if you feel that you're helpless not even to take accountability or responsibility or take charge of what is happening under you?
Mr. Kejriwal should have been aware. I mean, it's a very sensitive situation. If your government is making any payouts to somebody who is related to you, in fact, you should be even more circumspect. I mean, you are actually expected to keep an arm's length distance, possibly even debar that individual even if they got a contract to continue with fulfilling the contract. Well, having said that, even if the contract is in execution mode, you should be doubly cautious to make sure that there is no favors being extended. Now, that is exactly what doesn't seem to have happened. There is a contravention of protocol and processes, and I think today if there is documentary evidence that you're talking about that says that there are fake bills and fake companies involved, ironically enough, Rahul, these were the same allegations that Mr. Kejriwal made against Mr. Jaitley on the DDCA corruption issues.